5 years ago, I was a broke music student with zero job prospects. But now I have played with Temptations, have toured the world helping different festivals and musicians with their social media, and have recently moved to Japan to start an entire new life. And thanks to the channel I created and the side hustles I'm doing, I'm able to live a pretty steady life here in Japan working entirely online. So today I wanted to just talk about what I'm up to here in Japan and how I make a steady living here. So the first side hustle I started was actually web design, which is something I never thought I would be doing. But recently, AI has been getting pretty powerful. And I decided to jump to the deep end and become really proficient in all things AI, including web design. And in the process of creating my own websites, I was showing my friends the work I was doing, and my friends were telling me, hey, this looks actually really good. Like, can you do that for me? And I was like, heck yeah, I can. And through that process, I became a paid web developer, earning about $1,500 on the side and working with AI to create really professional websites that can be translated in any language, can feature professional video in the background, all for a fraction of a price that a regular web developer would charge. But through these web design jobs, I was able to secure other jobs with Japanese orchestras. And recently I got to film the Japan Philharmonic and the New Japan Philharmonic in Tokyo, Japan, using Japanese only to communicate with all the staff. For those of you who don't know, I've been studying Japanese for the past few years, and I can't tell you how overwhelming it was to adapt to a completely different work culture and to communicate in a language that I'm only semi-proficient in. I got to work with these orchestras and help them with their social media, helping these orchestras create a funnel that takes the traffic they get from organic social media and help convert it into ticket sales through meta ads and a seamless website funnel that allows people to find and purchase tickets in the easiest way possible. And if it weren't for the web design work I did for some of my friends, I would have never received the opportunity to work with these Japanese companies. So I'm very grateful, and I'm really looking forward to the other opportunities I get here in Japan. But these side hustles pale in comparison to my main side hustle, which is social media consulting. When I was blowing up my own channels, posting trombone content, I was having a lot of really renowned musicians approach me and ask me how they can grow their social media channels. And at first, I decided to help out a few people essentially for free and help them make videos that would get traction on the internet. One example is Brasswitch, which is like a pencil holder company, which we did like a viral marketing campaign for them, which was really fun. And to this day, I still have like kids coming up to me, talking to me about the Brasswitch. Another company I worked for was actually Robinson's Remedies. And with their very first long format video on YouTube, they got monetized, made $5,000, and also increased the sales they were making from their own company, all because of the work we did together. And it was through these experiences that I realized that I'm actually pretty good at helping other people. And there probably is a business that could be made out of helping people in this way. So last year, I decided to start an online coaching program for my friends that all wanted social media guidance. When I first started my coaching program, I was just talking to people over Zoom, telling them exactly what to do to scale their own channels and to get students and high ticket clients so they can make more sales online. But through the years of consulting, I realized that a lot of my clients needed a little bit more help when it came to the execution of social media videos. So I decided to combine the AI skills I have with the social media skills I have. And before you know it, I realized that my coaching business turned more into a marketing agency that helps music coaches, which is really exciting, and it's growing by the month right now, which is particularly fun. And then there's, of course, my last side hustle, which is not a side hustle. It was my main hustle for the past 5 years, and that was my main YouTube channel at Trombone Timo. For those of you who don't know how YouTube works, every 1,000 views you get a certain amount of money. And my channel gets millions of views every day through short form content. I get brand deals that are sometimes in the 5 figures. And I would keep continuing just doing this trombone content that I'm doing. But long term, I just do not see myself being really happy posting memes for a living, especially if I'm 40 or 50 years old and just doing silly stuff that only appeals to children. Like I feel like I just want to level up and really make an impact on the music community in ways that I think are meaningful. And of course, this is all a lot to juggle, so I really want to get to a point where I can put all my time and focus into my marketing agency, and then on the side, make some fun projects that I think are really meaningful for my main channel. And if any of you are on your own path as a musician, I would love to hear from you. I mean, it's a very lonely road, so I would love to connect with as many of you as possible. If you want to say hi, until next time, y'all.